Hey, we're on. Wait. To the Classic Guitar Rock Daily Update. I'm your host, Jeremy, and really what we were missing was major market production elements like this. What do you think? Oh well. It's still a work in progress, right? You got to get the intro. I need something a little, I'm not sure about that. We'll have to think about that. I'm open to suggestions. You can always email me, classicguitarrock@mail.com. That's mail.com. Don't send it to male.com. That's a completely different thing. classicguitarrock@mail.com. So, news for today. After months of anticipation, the Power Trip Festival is on us. It happens this weekend, starting tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. 6 of the biggest names in rock and heavy metal will descend upon the California desert. Let's see. Guns N' Roses is there, Metallica's there, AC/DC's there, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Tool. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great. Now, one of the things I'm looking at Ultimate Classic Rock right now, one of the things they mentioned that could be interesting is that a lot of these bands have history together. For instance, Axl Rose did a tour with AC/DC. Do you think Brian will let Axl up to sing a few tunes? I don't know. It'll be fun to see. Also, Guns N' Roses and Metallica toured together in '92. There's some stories around that. But the Power Trip Festival will be held at the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. So it should be a good show. Speaking of great shows, Queen plus Adam Lambert kicked off the 2023 leg of their Rhapsody tour last night at CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. There are lots of photos. There's even video you can check out online. They started this. I don't know. I wouldn't have started with this song. They started with Radio Gaga, but then of course, they played the hits. And say what you will about Adam Lambert, he's a great singer. I mean, he sounds great. They played Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, Another One Bites the Dust, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I mean, all the hits were there. So I'm sure the fans were happy. Lemmy. What can you say about Lemmy? Here's my favorite, one of my favorite Lemmy memories. Way back in the day, probably 1983. And remember, there was Hit Parader, there was Cream, there was Circus Magazine, all these magazines. You kids that weren't around before the internet, it was a completely different world back then. We didn't have the internet. We read old funky magazines that came out once a month and we liked it. We didn't know any better. So I remember I think it was Hit Parader. Hit Parader, again, guys, think of the time, 1983. Hit Parader began a column on video games. So you could read this column about the hot new Frogger or Space Invaders or Galaga, right? So you could read this article with tips on how to win at these state-of-the-art video games. And they would interview, they would talk to various rock personalities about video games. And I remember the one, I still have it somewhere, but Lemmy was the spotlight character in this particular month's video game column. And he said, the secret, he cheats. So there you go. And there is, of course, a picture of Lemmy playing, I think it was Ms. Pac-Man. Ms. Pac-Man was always my game. I could rock out Ms. Pac-Man. And I like Ms. Pac-Man better than Pac-Man. Okay. Defender. Remember Defender? Remember all those great Frogger? All the great ones. Why am I talking about Lemmy? It wasn't about video game. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I want to talk about a new book called Portraits of Lemmy. It's the 8th book in the new Portrait series from Rufus Publications. It's a photographic celebration of the iconic, larger-than-life Ian Lemmy Kilmister, lead singer, bassist, and driving force of Motorhead. So a great book, and Lemmy, truly a larger-than-life character. Love the guy, love Motorhead. He was just a hoot, just a personality. Lemmy was great. But guys, as a journalist, I have to ask the question that we all want to ask that hasn't been asked. And I would be abusing my responsibility as a journalist if I don't ask the question. So don't come down on me for asking the question. This question has to be asked. By the way, I didn't choose the journalist life. It chose me. Okay. I don't have a choice. I have to ask the question. Lemmy, dude, you were a millionaire. Couldn't you have done something about the mole? I'm sorry. I had to say it. I'm a huge Lemmy fan, but someone had to ask the question. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Classic Guitar Rock Daily Update. We'll have another update for you tomorrow, right here on X, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're seeing us. And let me extend an invitation to you. For as little as $1 a month, you can be a subscriber on X. $1 a month. What is a cup of coffee? I don't drink coffee. How much is coffee? Like $3, $4 for $1 a month. You can be a sponsor. Worksopian just chimed in. He agrees with me on my question about Lemmy. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Again, I'm a journalist. I have to ask. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye.